So here's this giant angry mob with all their torches and pitchforks.
It was the middle of the morning.
Okay, so there were no torches, but there were pitchforks. I'm pretty sure I saw a few. Maybe one in the back.
Okay, so there was a giant angry mob, and then what?
So they're all yelling and accusing me of things.
Things that you did.
Technically, yeah. But then my dad looks at them and he yells,
Are you going to defend the saloon? Are you still going to argue for it? The only one who should be called for blood is the owner of the establishment. Who is that?
Doesn't he know that he owns it?
Of course he does. He was just doing it for effect. So then he looks at them and says,
As mayor, I have the right to defend the saloon. I can also prosecute those who have done this to the saloon. But as mayor, I was given the orders by the governor, and the land in which we have been given by the word of the governor. My son was given instructions from the governor to change this to an outpost. Therefore, the outlaws that come in, they will know who is in charge. I'm not going to go against the governor at all.
It was very inspiring.
So they cheered?
Well, not quite. But they did look less likely to shoot me the next time they saw me, so that's a plus. And Paul backed what I said. That'll go a long way in folks believing in me.
It's really not you they need to believe.
Yax, Deacon, you gotta stop appearing out of nowhere.
The door was open. I just walked in. Thought I'd let you know that Ammo and South Midian met up. Crazy Eights gang and Midian Brothers gang have officially made an alliance. They're crossing the river, probably set up camp in the valley near the gorge.
Now, why would I want to know that?
Well, it was your idea.
This is not good. They're probably getting together to talk about their next move.
Speaking of next moves, yours is to gather with the people of Gray Market to fight against the gangs. Also, Governor sent you these clothes.
So my next task is to get a posse together, huh? And you think they'll sign up to come fight an army of the meanest gunslingers in the West? What, all because I asked nicely?
Yep.
What makes you so sure?
Wearing these clothes will let everyone know that you have authority from the governor. They've got to decide whose side they're going to be on. They want to know they have the best shot at winning. If they know anything about the governor, they know they've got the best shot with him.
This is a lot more than I bargained for.
Yeah, and it's going to take you a long time if you have to go ranch by ranch.
You're right. But if you could hit up your folks and maybe the holidays along the way, we can get a couple of the hands to hit up the McClintwoods, Eastwoods, and the McClintocks. Someone could even get word out to the Ingalls house on the little house on the prairie.
Right. Oh, but what about the Cartwrights?
I'm sure the Cartwright boy will get word up to them. We'll take anyone who can shoot or brawl. Well, and who's willing to come, that is.
Here you are, assuming my involvement. Again.
Perla, will you please?
You bet your sweet Pippi. Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna ride over to the schoolhouse and ring the bell. Maybe gather the locals. Hopefully everyone is either softened by Paul's speech or will be impressed by these fancy new duds and not string me up on sight. Tell everyone to meet and make camp near the creek in 2 days. We'll see who all shows up, then go from there.
So who'd you get?
Well, it's the darndest thing.
They wouldn't come.
No.
I knew it wouldn't work. I was trying to tell them that.
No, slow your roll, tumbleweed. I meant they will come. All of them, actually. I talked to the hands, and the ones they talked to also agreed to pony up. Except the Cartwrights. Honestly, I don't even know if they made it up there. He's not that fast, but who'd you get?
Well, the same, I guess. Pretty much anyone with a trigger finger or their wits about them says they'll meet us at camp in 2 days.
That's gotta be 100 folks at least.
At least. And I bet we'll get more as the word spreads.
Shh, shh. Someone's coming.
It's Ammo.
Who?
Ammo, the leader of the Crazy Eights gang. I don't know who he's riding with, though.
It don't matter. Get behind that bush and put your horse in front of him.
We've met already, Perla, and he practically laughed in my face. Besides, we're just innocently riding.
That was before you got fancy duds from the governor. He's likely to shoot first and ask questions later. Get!
Howdy, Ammo.
Howdy, partner.
What are you doing out and about at this hour? You know there's dangerous criminals about.
Not any more dangerous than this here tenderfoot I'm saddled with. I told him to take care of business before we left, but he didn't listen. We were just on our way into town to grab some supplies for camp, but he also didn't listen when I told him not to squat with his spurs on, but I guess I just gotta deal with his moaning all the way back to camp, and I cannot say that we'll both be making the returning trip.
You be careful now. You never know who's gonna be on which side these days. Not that that gang that Flint's putting together will do him any good. They'll fall apart before they even reach the corral. He's not got an operation like Sal and I have. We got the brains. 2 guys on the inside that'll let us know anything. I'll see y'all back at camp. Stay safe.
Just as I thought. The lady friend of our wannabe hero Flint. Unlike my pinhead partner over there, I do a little bit more listening and watching than I do talking. And I want you to listen to me, honey. Your little boyfriend is standing in front of a stampede that's about to flatten him flatter than a flapjack. We both know that. Don't we? He's not one to listen to reason. Unlike you, a wonderful horsewoman knows how to turn the bit to take control. I suggest that you take him down on a different path than what he's going on. Just a little friendly advice from one woman in a bandana to another.
Perla, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. But who was Flint?
You heard Ammo. The jig's up. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's clear I'm not the right guy for this job. I'm gonna go see if Paul knows someone who can step in.
Wait!
I can't! People are gonna be at the camp in 2 days and they need a real leader there when they arrive.
Paul! Hey, Paul, you in here?
Nope, just me.
Oh, don't guess I should be surprised.
Oh, that's a little hurtful.
I'm sorry, Deacon. It's just, well, I think the governor's got the wrong guy for this job.
Fancy that.
What?
You think you know more than the governor?
Well, I think I know myself better than he does, at least.
Not even close. He's had his eye on this town and its people since before you were born, and he's seen more than you can imagine.
Well, that's a little creepy. And why does he just watch instead of doing something to help?
Did you think it was creepy when your pa watched you fall on your backside after you saddled your horse wrong?
Now, how did you know
Already
about...
answer that. The governor knows. Now answer mine. What did you think of your pa?
Well, no, I didn't think he was creepy. He was just letting me do it by myself.
And how did he tell you how to do it right?
Well, of course.
Did you do it right the next time?
Well, yes, sir. I didn't want to end up in the dirt again, so I did what he showed me more carefully.
There you go. And how'd you learn how to cut a cow from the herd?
By watching Paul do it.
And did you ride out that day planning to cut cows?
No, we were just riding together. A couple hands came up and needed some help, so we went together.
Exactly. That's how it is with the governor. When you're with him, by his side, you learn about things differently than you'd expect, especially things about yourself.
Deacon, well, it's just that I'm sticking my neck way out there, and, well, I do not want to end up like Mac the chicken, running around for 18 months with no head, still pecking at the dirt and having to be fed through an eyedropper.
What happened after 18 months?
Well, he choked on a piece of corn and died.
Well, did that really happen?
Oh, absolutely. You can go look it up.
I certainly will. Well, if only you could see what the governor sees. A whole lot of folks out here looking like a bunch of headless chickens. No need or purpose or any idea where they're headed.
I see what you did there. Yet still he just watches.
No, he promises to be their eyes. To be with them?
Could he prove it? That he's with us?
I mean, sure. He's done it time and time again. I'm sure you've heard of some of the big ways. Breading quail out of nowhere, moving fires, diverting river waters.
So if I were to say, take this sheepskin blanket and leave it out in the corral overnight, you can make it wet and the ground around it dry.
He does use other ways.
But he can do it, right?
I'm sure he can, but you're gonna have to ask him, not me.
Well, how?
Just tell me what you want to say and I'll send it to him down at the outpost.
Well, all right. Say, if you will truly use me to deliver the town of Gravemarker as promised, prove it in this way. Stop. We'll leave Sheepskin Blanket out in the corral at the Lazy Eye Ranch tonight. Stop. If Blanket is wet with morning dew, but the ground around it is dry, then I will know that you will truly use me as promised. Stop.
You know they charge telegrams by the word, right?
It'll be worth it, but, well, how do I know if he agrees?
Just put your blanket out and check in the morning. Guess I'll see you then.
Morning. How's the blanket?
I just wrung a bowl full of water out of it.
And the ground?
Dry as it was yesterday.
Well, good deal. Let's talk about this troop we're putting together.
Now, about that,
What?
I just do not see how this is gonna work without me being super confident. So, I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think we could ask the governor to do just one more thing?
Like what?
Well, this time he could, I don't know. Oh, he can make the blanket dry and the ground around it wet.
Who do you think the governor is? He's not some sales clerk at the local store or some machine you stick a coin in and a snack pops out.
What an idea. How even...
Now you listen here. I'm serious. If you think when you say hop, the governor's going to say how high, you're sorely mistaken. If you're just in it for what you can get out of it, you're going to be missing out on the real prize.
Well, what's that?
What's that? The governor himself. He's giving you everything you need to complete his plan. You're still piddling around begging for magic tricks just to prove what he's already promised to you. There's two kinds of people in this world. Those who shoot and those who give the gun to the better shot. Which one are you? I guarantee the governor's a better shot.
The governor is a gunslinger?
Where do you think I learned it from?
Deacon, you're right. It's just that I know I'm not a very good shot, and that's why I'm so worried.
I understand, Flint. Really, I do. I'll go send your message down at the outpost.
Wait, could I come with you? Maybe you could show me some of your fancy shooting tricks while we wait?
Maybe. We'll have to clear out the town when any innocent bystander is getting hurt by a stray bullet. Come on.
Oh, there you are. Your pants are all wet. Didn't make it to the outhouse in time.
What? No, I was just grabbing this out of the corral.
Well, it's probably all wet from all that dew we had this morning.
Nope, dry as a day-old biscuit.
Oh, well, that's good. You can put it on your horse and we can get going. People will be waiting for us as it is.
Before we go, do you think you could run down to the cellar and grab a couple empty buckets?
Yeah, how many do we need?
How many do we have? Everyone's gonna need one.
We don't have that many.
Well, just grab what we do have then. Gonna have to send a couple folks home anyhow.
Send them home? Why? I thought you said you wanted every able body we could get.
That's what I thought, and it's certainly what I wanted, but we don't always get what we want, we get what we need, and at least according to the governor, this is what we need.
How is this supposed to work?
I'm sure I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Let's go.
Okay.
It's absolutely ludicrous. That flea-bitten farmer can't possibly think that he can outgun us.
You aren't the least bit worried he's got the white hat of the governor?
Oh, please. Change of a man's clothes does not change the heart of a coward. Once he realizes he's all alone, he'll run like the others.
I guess white does make you an easy target out here. Speaking of which, are your people set up in his camp?
They are. Soon we will know his every move, and he will still have no idea who's pulling the strings.
So here's what the governor said. He said that if all the folks here fight, then we'll boast that we saved ourselves.
And that's a bad thing?
Well, doesn't sound as bad as having to tell some of these folks that they gotta go home when they just got here, but it's what we've gotta do, all right?
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna need it. All right, if I could get everyone to please stand up. Come on, yeah, all of you, come on your feet, on your feet. Now, we're gonna test this by hearing your battle cry, but before we do so, if you're scared of the bandits, you should go on and sit down now, all right? So here's how we're gonna do this. The count of 3, I wanna hear your loudest yeehaw, all right? Can you do that? Yeah! Awesome, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Good job, but I need these 2 sections to sit down and this one over here as well. Go back down. I know you yelled loudly, but, well, I could hear the fear in your voice, so you gotta sit down. So it looks like this brave section in the middle, looks like y'all are gonna be our army, all right? Let's give them a round of applause. Good job. Deacon, right here in front of everybody?
Message for you. Couple, actually.
Of course you do. All right, Army, if y'all could go on and sit down, I'm gonna go talk to him real quick, and then I'll be right back in a second, okay? Just one moment. What do you have for me now? What? Right, well, okay, I'm back, everybody. And I'm sure all y'all are a little bit thirsty right now, so we're gonna head right on down to the creek and get a quick drink of water, all right?
No need. I can make a stream right over there by that barrel.
Shooting. Maybe they should call you Purdy Perler for that instead of your looks.
And maybe I'll let him. Drink up, y'all.
All right, so everyone who stuck your mouth directly under the stream of water to get a drink, afraid you gotta go too. That's right, Zeke, Orb, all y'all up here except Doc and Perla. See you later. In this row, right here on the front, if you could please stand up. Since y'all cupped your, only the front row, don't get too excited. Since y'all cupped your hands under the water to get a drink, it looks like you're gonna be part of the company the governor uses to take down those outlaws. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Okay, y'all go on, sit down now, save your energy, we're gonna need that later. And I hope all y'all are feeling ready, because here in a little bit, we'll be taking on the Midian and the Crazy Eights gang. The entire lot of them with, well, how many of them are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, divided by however many, and the triangle Pythagorean theorem. I'm bad at math, y'all.
0.00937.5%.
Less than 1%. Oh, we have less than 1% of what we started with, and I'm feeling great. I feel, fine. I feel, you know what? I really do feel fine. The governor is with us. He's said that all along. Even in these telegrams I got from him a moment ago, he said that he'd deliver the outlaws into the hands of however many of you are left. He's got a plan, and we've just got to trust him, all right? We can do that.
Are you crazy?
You keep asking me that?
Well, it's a pretty good question. None of us have seen any of this proof.
Are you, gonna leave me or something? You gotta stick around, Perla.
If you're gonna head a herd of cattle down that cliff, be my guest, but you will not turn around and find me following.
But Perla, come on, wait, please. My mama always said the best way to out of a hole is to stop digging first, all right? Can we put down the shovel for tonight? The governor has a plan, and we just gotta stick with him. He'll pull through, I promise. Don't swim out on us just yet.
I'll give him till sunrise.